Hi, I'm Mike Gubby from Onsite Blinds. If you love your existing roller blinds and you just want to enjoy the benefits of motorization and automation, well, I've created a method that you can do it with any of your existing roller blinds. It doesn't matter who made them, it doesn't matter who installed them, it doesn't matter when they were made. If you want to enjoy the benefit of motorization, well, keep watching. I've invented a method and we're about to show you how. So if I was to take that chain drive out, you can see the big long chain, that's a choke hazard. But see the tube just here? I do not have a crown and drive. I'm going to explain that, but I don't have a crown and drive to suit. So I'm going to show you how to change the tubes over. When we do that, you are going to lose about 5 centimeters of fabric from your existing roller blind. So what I'd like you to do with each blind is just check and make sure that you've got a little bit extra fabric you should have on your roller blind. And in this instance here, it's going to be perfectly fine that we just lose that 5 centimeters. All right, so I've taken the blind down, I've stripped the ends out so I can see the aluminium tube in both ends. Now we've got to measure the exact width of our aluminium tube. So the way we do that is on the kitchen bench. And I'm just rolling up this bottom rail as I'm unrolling the blind, and then you get to a point so you can do it together. Keeping everything nice and smooth, nice and tight. There we go. And we'll get that nice and level. So this is going to set up our next step, but for right now, this is a really easy way to measure the width of the aluminium tube. So let's go ahead and put our tape measure across the top there. And this tube is 1795. So I need to cut my length of tube at 1795. It has to be the same width. So now comes the really fun and easy bit. Once we've got our tube cut to the correct length, I'm about to show you a world exclusive patented method and jig that's going to enable you to take your existing fabric and place it onto my tube so you too can enjoy motorization of all your roller blinds. So now that we've cut our tube to the correct length, it's really important that we place it down with that groove there facing in the down position. And you can see I've got it kind of aligned just like this. So now let's go ahead and use our retrofit kit to perfectly align our tubes and really allow for a really easy transformation from the existing tube onto the new tube. So the first thing we're going to do is undo this screw just there. We're going to place that in to our existing tube. Make sure it's flush with the end and then just tighten that screw just here. Now, all the screws that we're going to do, we only need to do them finger tight. So it doesn't need to be tight, it just needs to be finger tight, if that. Now, this piece here will sit in the o'clocks of the tube. So you can see that's the top of the tube. That's our 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So they will align and then it will sit down in position just like that. And then we'll tighten that screw up. So you can see the double-sided tape is just about to touch the fabric, but it's not actually touching the fabric. So let's go ahead and do the other side. So now the Retrofit Precision Kit has enabled us to align everything perfectly. We're perfectly level at either end, and we're also the tubes are perfectly parallel to each other. We haven't removed the double-sided tape from the tube yet, so we're not under any pressure. Let's go ahead and do that now. So I'll just take this tape off. So now that we've removed the tape, just need to get the tube and just roll the tube over and let it attach to the adhesive of the new tube. We'll just give our hands a little rub across the back there. And now with a very sharp Stanley knife, and in that groove that I showed you in the first instance, we're actually going to use the knife to cut the fabric away. So let's start from this end here, and I can see my groove. So now my fabric is cut away, we'll take away the retrofit jig. And you can see our old tube has been taken off, and that's the amount of fabric that we lose there. And our fabric is now placed onto our new tube, and it's time to roll the blind back up again. And here we are, back to where we started, but with a brand new tube installed. So Tash, thank you so much for letting me come in and just show you how easy it is to swap the tubes over and motorise these blinds. Now you've already got Onsite blinds with motors in your front room. How do you find those?
I love them, absolutely love them.
Yeah, and Talitha, how do you like it?
I like it.
You love it as well. And what system do you have with your Wi-Fi hub?
We have Alexa.
Alexa, and Alexa makes the blinds go up and down?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, now we're going to be able to do that with these two, so we'll add that into the Wi-Fi hub. We'll do that nice and easily.
Fantastic.
And as I said, I'm just so pleased that we've gotten rid of these massive long chains. They're dangerous. And you saw how awkward they were to use in the video here. So I'm going to give you this remote control. I'm going to take this massive, big, horrible chain drive, and you hit that button that I showed you.
Yeah.
Yep. Fantastic. Look at those blinds. What do you think of that?
I like it.
You love it?
Yeah.
All right, pretty soon it'll be on Alexa, and it's going to be all automated. It's going to be all safe. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this information, then please share and subscribe. Tash, thanks very much for being in the video, and I just hope you love this outcome.
Thanks so much, Mike. I do.
No worries. Thanks.